Picture.
This is Mike Musto checking out my car.
You never see Caprices.
No, they're junk.
Zach has those on his Crown Vic.
You know, I think the thing that makes this car has got to be the light.
Totally, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
why wouldn't you want to have it on your car?
Here, start it up. Mike Musto is going to start my car.
get behind that. Yeah. What do you have on here?
I just took them off.
We just took them off the light. I mean,
you just rotate the handle.
Oh, that's great.
And then just change the angle of it. There you go.
Why is that so cool? I don't know, but we need these. Yeah, we do. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's sort of vetty.
Cool. Where did you find this car?
I bought it from a used car dealer in Georgia. It had 800 miles. It was a manufacturer title. So it was $28,000. So, you know.
Get for 28 grand that does what this does. Nothing.
I mean, it's cheaper than a freaking Malibu that's loaded. So, you know.
Yeah. I love the fact it's got giant doors to the back. And if you want to arrest somebody, you throw in the back.
Yeah, no problem.
I dusted a kid in a RT Charger the other night. I saw him driving next to me and he's like thumbs up at me and I'm like, I pull over and he rolls down the window and he's like, where'd you get that, man? I'm like, I bought it.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, dude, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, the Trans Am, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's
you bought the Trans Am?
You know, that car is one of those things that I've just wanted since I was a kid.
Yep.
You know, it was one of those things where I was a massive Smokey the Bandit fan and Burt Reynolds fan, and
yep.
It's really slow. But I don't really care. You know, and it's a 32,000 mile original car, and for me, it's one of those childhood cars. You know, everybody I think has that one car when they were a kid, whether they saw it in a movie or whether they saw it on TV. You know, for some kids it was a General Lee. For some kids, you know, when I grew up, it was you know, Trans Ams or either Starsky and Hutch Torinos or whatever they were. And the Trans Am was that car for me. So aside from the Charger that I had, yeah, dude, it's just great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a rare car, you know, to find it.
Yeah.
In that kind of condition, and you know, and most people don't care about them. They're a melees kind of thing. And
yeah, I mean, the 81 and 80 or the 80 and 81 turbo cars are kind of, they're not that collectible yet.
No.
But I think they're starting to come into their own because people are finally starting to realize that, one, they were the first mass-produced turbo V8 car offered to the public.
Yeah.
And
well, other than the F85 Oldsmobile Jetfire.
That was what, 63, something like that.
2 or 3, yeah.
And
it was just a turbo Buick V8, and you had it had water meth, and most people converted them to carbs because it screwed up because it pinged and knocked. But
also it's a Trans Am.
Yeah.
You know.
I wonder if E85 would help it out.
Oh, I'll run race gas in it. I'll run a combination of high octane and race gas, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go through the whole car. But I mean, the handle's great for what it is with the WS6 package on it.
Oh yeah.
The turbine wheels are, I think, my favorite wheels ever to be put on a car.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, it's just you know, like I said, it's one of those childhood dream cars.
Exactly.
It only took 40 years, but I got it. So.
Exactly.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like for me with this Caprice. I've wanted one ever since they stopped making the Impala SS, and I found out about the Australian cars, and that's what this is. I begged GM like 10 years ago to send it to America, and they finally did, and I finally found one and got it. So.
Well, this is one of those. I mean, this is an oddball car, right? I mean,
oh
law
yeah.
enforcement using them. It's like finding a P71 Crown Vic. I mean, you can get those for $3 grand or whatever the case is.
Oh, I've had 6.
Oh, have you really?
Panthers, 4 Crown Vics and 2 Grand Marquis.
Oh, okay.
Because I was too poor to buy and insure a muscle car.
Okay.
And I wanted V8 and rear-wheel drive, and I couldn't afford a 350B body. So.
Well, I mean, that's what people don't
realize. What I did.
It's like you don't. I mean, to get into this hobby, you don't have to spend a lot of money, right? You can go out and spend $3,500 on a Crown Vic.
Yep.
And you have a V8 rear-wheel drive car that'll do burnouts, that'll slide around if you wanted to, that has torque to it, that's pretty indestructible.
Oh yeah.
And they have plenty of room.
Yep.
I mean, you know.
I mean, a couple of them, 3 of them were less than $1,000.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, hell, if I could find like a low mileage Mercury Marauder, I'd be totally in on that car.
Yeah.
Just as a daily driver.
Oh
great.
yeah. All it needs is a gear swap because all the power's up high, but.
Yeah. But I mean, still, it's a fun car.
Yep.
But otherwise, cars like this are great. They're just fun. And it's got an LS motor that will run forever. There's endless modifications you can do to it to make it great.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask, what was your favorite car that you've done on Big Muscle so far?
oh Jesus. Favorite car. I mean, one of them has got to be the twin supercharged Nova we did early on. I mean, that thing was just.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah, man. I mean, first, the owner Drew was just the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
And then two, the car was absurd.
Yeah.
It was stupid and it was absurd and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got a 72 Nova that looks like it fell out of a dumpster, and it makes 1,200 horsepower at the rear wheels, and it still has a 2-speed power on the car. I mean, it was awful to drive. It was awful and scary. It was great. It was just, that's my car, just for what it was. It was fabulous. It was a great car.
Yep. Yeah, I like those. I like the beater cars like that. It's just what I love.
We get a lot of high dollar stuff, and we always have more fun in the cars that are, you know, 10, 15 grand, 20 grand, because they're usable, and the owners, you know, you're not driving around in a $500,000 car that you're afraid to get a paint chip in.
Exactly.
You're driving around in cars that were made to be fun drivers, and that's what that car is, and that's what the majority of the stuff we drive. That's what they are.
Yeah.
That was a good car.
So, will we ever be seeing any Fairmonts with LS swaps on Big Muscle?
Yep, dude, if I could find one. I mean, that's, you know, we try to get stuff that is different, right?
Yeah.
You can't feature just 69 Camaros and stuff like that because there's a million of them.
Yeah.
So, like a Fairmont with an LS swap, I would love to do something like that because it's a strange car. Most people don't know it's basically a Fox body Mustang.
Yeah.
So, something like that is the stuff that we want to show. The question is, people have to email us.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you know, anybody can go to Drive Big Muscle at Gmail and just email a picture of the car and just give me a description. But, you know, or contact me on Facebook or whatever the case is. But we don't know about it, we can't film it.
Exactly.
So.
Well, there's a guy that I know, his name's Mike Breenan, and he has a turbo 5.3 4-door Fairmont.
Okay.
And it's kind of famous on the internet because it was built by these kids called the Slobby Mechanics for like $6,000, and it ran a 995.
Okay.
And he owns it now, and he keeps messing with it. But I'm going to tell him to contact you.
Yeah,
so because it's pretty famous. He has a video where he put his dad in the car and did some polls. He calls it the Fairmont Challenge, but it has a lot of views. It's hilarious to see the guys' reactions and stuff. So
dude, send me an email. That'd be great.
Okay.
So
yeah, we'll do that. All right. How do you like Dallas? How was your trip?
Dude, we flew in last night, and we're leaving in an hour and a half.
Oh wow.
You know, we're gonna start heading to the airport quite soon.
Are you shipping the Trans Am home?
I'll ship the Trans Am home.
Okay.
Yeah, we leave in less than an hour and a half.
We leave in less than an hour. We're gonna have to leave.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll let you go. My battery's about to die anyway. So it was great to meet you, Mike, and thanks for having lunch with me. And it was awesome. Thank you so much.
Dude, my pleasure.
Bye.